Hey folks, welcome to Combat City USA's indoor arena located at 4270 Aloma Avenue, Winter Park, Florida. Welcome to the largest indoor arena in Orlando. What I want to do today is give you a brief rundown of how things work here at the indoor arena. I've been here for a couple of weeks watching how the customers interact with the employees, how the employees interact with the employees, and I thought I would give a nice little, I don't know if you want to call it a tutorial, an overview, a review, or just me rambling on and on and on with another video for you guys. On your initial visit, you'll be required to fill out a waiver. This waiver needs to be signed by either the player who is 18 and above or the consenting parent or guardian of the under 18 player that is attending the arena. The waivers are similar to the waivers that you've already seen at our outdoor field, and pretty much you just fill out your basic information on the backside and list all of the players that will fall under this waiver, under that parent or custodian, and you give that to the cashier when you pay to enter. At the time of this video, the fees are as follows: $15 if you have your own gear, $25 if you're renting. Now, the rentals here at the indoor arena are slightly different than what you expect or what you experience at the outdoor field. When you come in, you'll tell them that you're a renter. You'll pay the $25 fee. You'll also fill out one of these waivers. That stays the same. Once you've paid and turned in your waiver, you will receive a wristband from the cashier and also a magazine filled to capacity and a full face mask, a paintball style face mask. Now here at the Combat City Indoor Arena, full face protection is mandatory. It is required. It is not, I repeat, it is not an option. So you need to have full face protection no matter how old or how young you are. Everyone, senior citizens like myself, or infants, newborns like Angry Baby that you saw at the beginning of the video. Another step or requirement for renters is to fill out one of these cards. Now, I know it's hard to read here, but when you get here, you'll be able to see it clearly. You'll put your name and address and contact information. On this side, you'll either provide us with a credit card to keep on file or your driver's license number. If you're providing us with your driver's license number, we will keep your driver's license folded inside this piece of paper. If you do not want to write down your credit card number, we will keep your credit card folded inside of this paper. This paper will go inside the magic box. At the end of your visit, when you've turned in your magazine and your mask, we will either give you your card back with your ID, driver's license, or your credit card, which is in here, or just this slip of paper with your credit card information on here. And it is up to you to discard it. We will not discard it for you. We want you to be responsible for it, so that way you know that this information has not fallen into the wrong hands. When you come in, you give this to us, we give you your mask and we give you your magazine. What this does is, this protects us as well as protecting you. When you take this equipment from us and it happens to leave the building and is never returned, you're costing us money. So in order to protect us and our investment, we need to make sure we have a way of recouping those fees. I know what you're thinking. That magazine is not going to last all day. And you're absolutely correct. And we do recognize this. So what we do offer, we offer a great bargain. Now I've searched the internet, I've searched all over to see if there's any way you can beat this value that we offer. Now, right now we offer premium Elite Force .20 gram BBs. Now this is a 5,000 BB bottle. This bottle retails or sells here at the Combat City Indoor for $15 per bottle. That is a bargain compared to the market average. So you can pick up this as well as your $25 rental fee, and you can play all day. Depending on your playing style, this bottle of BB should last you an entire day, if not more. I know for me, this is 2 weekends worth of play for me, myself. So keep that in mind, guys. So $25 to play all day. Now that $25 covers you from the time that we open to the time that we close. Please pay attention to our Facebook page, the forum, for special events, such as tonight's game. Tonight we're offering a pistol and shotgun only match. Now this is on a random Thursday. We're going to try and hold these types of special events on a regular basis. Basically, if the demand is there, we will supply the arena for you guys to come and play. And because those are on special nights, we're only open for a few hours on those nights, so it is at a discounted rate. Now those rates will be announced when the event is announced, so there will be no surprises. Like tonight's pistol and shotgun match, we allow any pistol, any shotgun, no SMGs. So, and you know, if you have an electric pistol, that's fine as well. The rate of fire on those things isn't insane enough to have an impact on such a limited game type. Now, follow me as I show you around the arena to give you an idea of what to expect when you come in. Okay guys, right now we're in the extended lobby. This is the area for the parents and family members to view the playing arena. We have windows on this side and also a larger window on that side. You can actually view the arena from here. We have benches, we have a TV that's playing. We also offer free Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi is constantly on here. So you want to come in, you got your iPad, your laptop, your Android tablet, and you just want to hang out here while your significant other is out playing or your children are out playing. You can do that, and we do everything in our power to make you extremely comfortable. We also have an arcade section here in the main lobby. This is for people to just find something else to do. You get tired of using just the internet or watching the players play, you can unwind on some of these video games. And I know the choices aren't extremely vast, but I tell you what, you get on this little hunting game here, or the shooting game down at the end, or even the Fast and the Furious driving game that we have, you could be here having a lot more fun than you can be out in the arena sometimes. I see crowds around some of these games watching players play and just having a good old time. So we try and make it as enjoyable for everyone as possible. And this room is our official training room. We offer real-world simunition training. Law enforcement and military have been using this simunition for years, and as far as I know personally, this is the first time it's being offered to regular civilians for training purposes. We do concealed weapons classes. We just do random training classes where we teach you how to respond to threats in the home, threats while out shopping, just multiple situations to help you better yourself and make yourself better prepared for those situations. Now, this is referred to as Shooter's Edge Orlando. You're going to see and hear a lot more about Shooter's Edge coming up in the near future. We've been offering a lot of high-profile classes lately to a lot of high-profile people in the Orlando area, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to get my wife to come through here, but I'm not sure I like the idea of her having a gun. Room number 2 is our party room. Well, one of our party rooms. We're building more and more party rooms as the requests keep pouring in. And what happens is we offer a group rate for individuals to throw parties for their children, one another, co-workers, whatever they want. They come in and they get a special party rate per renter, and they come in, they get this area, they can have birthday cakes, they can do whatever they want in this area. This area is reserved for them, as well as the rentals. The rentals are reserved for that party. So you call in, you prepay, and we get you all set up. Now, that reservation is not set in stone. You can come in with more people than you have the reservation for, and if we have the rental guns to provide, we will provide them. But it is, for a birthday party, it is prepaid, non-refundable. So come on down and enjoy that. The birthday parties work out to be great because you get a lot of young guys who don't have much experience with Airsoft, and they come in and they get to see some of the guys, the really experienced veterans of the Airsoft community in here playing, and they're learning from them. So it's a great experience, and the kids love it. The kids have a blast. I think I'm going to have my birthday party here this coming January, and everybody's invited. It's going to be free. All right, guys? This area here behind me is the ready room. This is where the players come in and they get all of their gear together, they get their guns set up, they load their BBs, and basically they just have a good time congregating with one another. This is also where you get your rental guns when you're ready to go out in the arena. There'll be a referee who gives a briefing at the top of every hour. He runs over safety, minimum engagement distance rules, FPS rules, and if needed, he will do a random chrono of the guns being used by the players. Now, we don't chronograph the rental guns because we work on them and we've chronographed them from out of the box and we know exactly what they're shooting. So the limits here are 400 FPS and lower, and we're just here to have a good time and make sure that no one gets hurt. This rack is usually covered in guns. This is where we keep the rental guns. Now, the process here at the indoor, like I said, is slightly different than what you experience at the outdoor. You do not get the guns to hold on to the entire time you're here. Because the games are only 10 minutes at a time, that allows all the players who are renting to rotate in and out of the games. The games just cycle in and out, in and out, in and out. So what we do is, when you're going from the ready room into the playing area as a renter, you grab a gun off the rack and you go out and play. If for some reason we've rented out quite a bit, or to quite a bit of players, you may come up to the rack and it's empty as it is right now. What happens is you wait your 10 minutes. When that game that's currently going on ends, the renters come out and they put the guns back up. They take the magazines with them. They keep their magazines. That's why we give the magazines at the front desk, because that is what the players are responsible for. The guns go back here into the rack, And the players that just came off the field, they go and they reload and get themselves ready for the next match. While that group that was waiting, they grab those guns and go out into the field and play that next match. It's a constant rotation. This way everybody gets to play, everybody gets to use the rental guns, and usually you're only sitting down 20 minutes per hour. So it's 20 minutes of downtime per 60 minutes. All right, so 40 minutes of actual playing time, which works out to be outstanding based on my experience at other locations and how things work. Some locations you have to pay by the hour. Some locations, when they're out of rentals, they're out of rentals. We try and make it to where everybody can come and they can enjoy themselves and play all day. And again, the $25 that we charge for rental fees is a bargain, because you can't get into some airsoft places, even with your own equipment, for less than $25. Behind me is the meat and potatoes of this operation, the indoor arena. Now this is an old Albertsons or Publix. It's an old supermarket that has been gutted for our needs, so that you guys can come out here and have a blast. But the way we have it set up, you can come in here and play one day and then set up one way, and by tomorrow it's a completely different arena. It's completely modular. We can move all of these structures into different formations, and basically once you get familiar, we change it. So it's never the same twice per week or 2-week period, depending on how often we decide to change it. Some floor formats work really well and we leave them for a little while, but our goal is to make sure that your experience is a little different every time, and that people don't come in here and get an advantage because they're able to play every day that we're open. Now we do have some players who are here every day that we're open. Now tomorrow, Friday, the 27th, hopefully I'll be able to get out here and actually play. I got a young man who's coming in who's never played airsoft before, and I promised him that I would take him out and personally escort him through the field and make sure that we pwn everybody. I doubt the pwn part is going to happen, but we will be out here. And you know, I'm a huge target, so hopefully he'll use me for cover if he's smart. So Hunter, if you're watching this, you better show up tomorrow.